Alright, so we're live here, and we're going to be looking at the Kombat cast, and I think it's gonna be Kitana, Cetrion, and Devorah. Not really too thrilled about seeing Cetrion again, since we got uploaded the trailer on Game Informer, and then we got a breakdown of Cetrion on Game Informer, a full breakdown like they do on the Kombat cast, and then we got a re-uploaded the trailer for Cetrion, and we're gonna get Cetrion again. Alright, I mean, I was hoping for Frost, but what's going on, Lloyd? What's going on, Devin? What's going on, Dario? Yeah, no Frost. It's really weird. What's up, Jeremiah? Yeah, I'm not too happy about Frost not being shown, because we've got like 3 things about Cetrion. We got a trailer for her on Game Informer, and then we got a breakdown on her from Game Informer, and then we got a re-upload of the trailer from the Mortal Kombat YouTube page, and then we got a render for her. Like, we've got enough Cetrion. We got a full breakdown. Whatever. But it's Katana Day. It's Katana Day. I'm happy we're getting Kitana. And I want to see Devorah, because I saw the little, there was a little thing about her bug coming out of her when she dies, and you have to fight that bug, and the bug has its own moveset. I want to see how that works. That sounds really, really awesome. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This might be the last Kombat cast, I think. Maybe. I think there's one more week. How many more weeks do we have? We got 11 days until Mortal Kombat 11. So let's look at it. What's up, fam? How you living? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hello, Tripolis. What's going on, man? You got your food ready? You got your food ready, Glory? I got my water ready. I already ate food, so I'm good. I got my water though. Okay, so we got we got one more week. So next week is their last Kombat cast, but this week they've got everyone down except for Frost, because they're not showing Frost. So I mean, if they're showing Frost for last, that's cool, but like why not show her here? Like, when we already, like, why not wrap everything up here and then do whatever the heck you want on the last week? I don't know their plans, so they probably have a plan for or something. So we'll see. All right. They also have Shao Kahn. Oh yeah, they have Shao Kahn too. So they may show Shao Kahn next week. Shao Kahn and Frost. I don't know. I think they did say that they were gonna show Shao Kahn though. Like, gameplay for him. I think they said that on Twitter. Oh, hey, what's going on, Giovanni? Thank you so much for the super chat of the $10. Hey, please shout out my friend Bennett. Wherever you're at, man, shoutouts to Bennett, man. Shoutouts to Bennett. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. I really do appreciate it. Russ, only 24 characters got confirmed. Link with Frost. Any guests? Okay, so apparently it's 25 characters plus Shao Kahn. There was this developer on Twitter that said that Shao Kahn isn't the 26th character. Shao Kahn is the 25th. So it's 24 and 25th is Shao Kahn. So from my knowledge, that's to clear up the confusion, is that there are 24 characters without DLC on the base roster, and then with DLC with the pre-order, it's Shao Kahn. It's 25, and that's that Shao Kahn person. It's that Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn is filling that slot. Oh, I can't speak. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird because I think there was like okay, we got 5 seconds. Okay, never mind. All right, we'll talk about this later. It's Katana time. Let's go. Let me know if the thing's too long. I'm gonna lower. I'm gonna raise it a little bit. Right here. If you can hear it good, just say in the chat.
KAST starts now.
Here we go, guys. Katana. Katana time. I'm most looking forward to Katana.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Kombat Cast. I know everyone's very excited about this one on a lovely Friday. Pretty windy here in Chicago, but we're excited to show you 3 characters today, and we have a couple special guests today. So without further ado, let's go to the couch. Here we go.
Hey, Sean Hemrick.
Right
Yay.
there.
Pointing's my thing, Sean.
We are pointing at everyone. Awesome. First of all, I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios. Beside me, I have...
I am Sean Hemrick. I'm the facilities manager.
Steve, Senior QA Analyst.
Derek Kurtzik, Sean Hemrick's right-hand man.
And, as usual, behind the power station, we have my friend and all of ours. Maybe not Sean, you like him?
He's fine.
Cool. Matt Burke.
Hey, everybody. I'll take it. I'm fine.
He'll take it.
That camera's really close to his face.
It's
isn't it?
awesome.
And here's the deal about it.
We
I
push
think
it an inch further, closer
He-
every single
he leans into it more every week.
Maybe that's what it is.
Like, there it is. Oh, man. Matt Burke with the hot bits today. All right, so we have Sean here.
Hello.
Sean, we're going to talk today about something that's coming to Mortal Kombat 11 that you wanted to go through, and it's a thing called time crystals. Can you tell us what those are?
Yeah, time crystals are a currency in the game that lets you shortcut your way to visuals, cosmetics, skin, gear, intros, victories,
So you can buy them.
easy fatalities. It's all cosmetic things that you can get in the game. Nothing pay to win.
Okay, great. Can you tell, so you've kind of told what you can get, mainly just cosmetic things.
Yeah, cosmetic things. Like, I guess I'll highlight gear because, like, when I've explained this to other people, I'm like, wait, Injustice 2 gear had stat impact. We listened to the community; they didn't like that as much, so we split those. Right, so you have the visual now that is the gear that you get through earning in the gameplay, or you can go to the store and pick up these items. All those items can be picked up somewhere in the store. The game, but you then get gear drops. Not gear drops. God, I got that all wrong. Okay,
You're doing just fine.
You get the visual dropped in the game. You also get the stat dropped in the game as an augment. You put those together and go from there as your stat, but the gear has no gameplay impact on its own.
Right. Okay, excellent.
Man, I messed that up completely.
Wait, so
No,
can
but I
we
think we
pick
got
and
there.
choose what we
We
want?
got
Like
there.
at the end
Eventually,
where
we
we
got there.
unlock, like we just buy
another
certain
question.
Derek's like a
pieces?
perfect yes man.
That'd be
Isn't he, though?
awesome. Hold on.
Right-hand man.
Do
I'm trying
we
to
have
process
to
everything.
pay for time crystals?
You don't have to. Nothing in the game requires time crystals. You can play the whole game, unlock all the stuff there without ever dealing with time crystals. If you want, you can get time crystals and shortcut your way to different things. And we are going to drop a bunch in the game so that you're going to get to experiment and play with them and see if you like them.
All right, awesome. This is a big question for, we're all competitive on some level. Is there any sort of aspects of paying to win with time crystals and gear and whatnot?
Yeah, just like our past 2 games where we've had things like this, there is absolutely nothing that can be pay to win. Nothing to give you a gameplay advantage or anything like that. All visuals, all that. I would like to say, we listen to the community with that, but we don't even get that far. Like, listen to Paulo or Derek or
Right.
Nobody in the building actually wants that. So we listen to ourselves as well there.
We're a very competitive game.
You guys
and there's-
can hear this, right?
we don't
You guys
have
can
any
hear
competitive
the,
advantage
lecture.
for money.
Sure. A
wondering
big
if it's
question
the
we
right
get a
volume.
lot, loot boxes. Do we have loot boxes in Mortal Kombat 11?
No.
How many
I'm not gonna
times
the
do we
joke
have to
about a
say?
19
They've said
kid
no like
system.
5
talked about it
million
earlier.
times.
We did.
Glad
but-
we went away from that.
Glad we went in for that. Yeah, no, there's no loot boxes. We don't want that. We didn't want that. Obviously, we've heard the community doesn't want that. We've seen the reaction to other games that have it. We don't want that reaction. There are no loot boxes in this game whatsoever.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean. You excited about the release of Mortal Kombat 11?
I am. I'm having a fun time playing it.
Who are you maining right now?
Liu Kang. I'm a Liu Kang traditionalist.
Awesome.
Okay,
He's
that's
playing
good.
Liu Kang.
I like the
My
range.
guy.
I always put in the low fireball because I just feel that nobody blocks.
I
that,
like
right?
the low firewall.
Right.
Here's the deal. Brian Goodman in marketing, my boss, is playing Liu Kang as well right now. So maybe a mirror match down the road on stream.
Sure. That's it. I just it's not. I'm using
Amplify?
Yes, amplify. I was going to use the Injustice 2 terminology.
Don't do that.
I just amplify that bike kick constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
so much fun.
It's the most fun
yeah,
thing about
yeah.
it.
Literally no reason not to.
And then low fireball. It's just
Yeah.
a fairly...
And then once you hit 3 bicycle kicks, crush and blow.
Right. And
So
he's got nice, easy, chainable things in his...
very fun to play like that, I think. His kicks really work well into each other.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sean, there is one thing I want you to do. before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Oh yeah, I found it very funny when Ed intros the trailer because he's just like, and here we go, and he there's a screen behind him,
right.
And he's so chill about it. But like I was like, trailer.
Oh, here we go. This is a Katana trailer, Devorah trailer, whatever. What do we get? Oh my God! Holy Lord! Oh, we got both. Okay, it's 2 of them.
You killed Jared, Devorah?
This one killed many on Shao Kahn's behalf.
It's the same voice actor.
On behalf of them, you die.
Look at how beautiful she is. Oh, I'm crushing all over this stupid stick. I love her.
Adinia lives.
Nice. Okay, so she has her fans out all the time. She has a deflect, and when she deflects, her fans glow a little bit. Ugh. Guess I move from kind of. Ugh. Ugh. That's gross. Oh my God, she can deflect like multiple hitting combos. That is insane. I love that. Oh, here we go. This is the bug thing. Oh, here's the Devorah's hive. She has Molina's son! She has Molina's side! Oh, I usually don't scream in trailers and act fake, but she has Molina's side! I knew it! Oh my God! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! This is the best day ever! Oh my God! Okay, I'm completely ignoring the fatal blow. It looks awesome. Dude, I usually don't scream and act fake over trailers. And that wasn't fake. That's legit. Oh my God. I can't even focus on what's actually cool.
Fatality.
That was a cool fatality, but Jesus fucking Christ. That's a cool ass victory pose. I love Katana. Katana's amazing. I'm playing this character. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna tweet this out. I'm gonna tweet LMFAO.
Is that not the best intro like ever?
So you've been excited about this stream for a bit.
A long time, yeah.
And I like how you went with blue.
Down.
You had the blue motif going on.
She's gone.
Of course.
So yes, Katana has returned to Mortal Kombat 11. Steve, thoughts?
I don't think she's ever been
LMFAO.
cooler. I think
I'm gonna tweet that out right now.
Her look is great.
LMFAO.
Her face is amazing looking.
With a whole
her
bunch of O's.
costume, both human and revenant. I'm all in.
What a surprise.
Well, yeah.
What a surprise. For
Frigid take.
That would have been hilarious. Been like, so Steve, Katana's back. What do you think? And
Yeah,
Steve's
she's
like,
okay.
Whatever, you know. No, she's great. Total. I mean, I haven't played with her a lot. I've played against you a lot, and it's been fun. So tell me, just from the start, what do you think of Katana right now? How is she playing? What should people be looking for?
I think
F in the chat for Molina. Everyone press F in the chat. F in the chat.
Pretty much
F in the chat.
redone.
Everyone press F in the chat.
There's a couple things that we wanted to bring back. Like, you'll see in a second.
Everyone
forward
press
two
F
is
in
like
the
a
chat for
long
Molina.
range, like good footsie tool, which is the last 2 games. That's kind of what you want to do in the mid range. Other than that, though, her normal attacks are pretty different.
Yeah, for the most part, she's always holding her fans, right?
Yes,
Like, they're
yeah.
more of a weapon. Again, weapons, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
before we forget too, in that trailer, you guys will see some Devorah as well.
Yeah.
Which we will be getting to. After this, we're going to do a couple things with Cetrion. We know we showed her on Game Informer. Show a couple things, and then we'll get to Devorah after that. So, back to Katana.
So she uses her fans all the time now. Her special moves are where she's also quite different. Like, a lot of the classic special moves are back that you'd expect. Like, she's still going to throw her fans and do square wave, but she's got like 5 or 6 brand new moves that she's never had.
Like different flair on the older moves and things like that.
Yes, a lot of the older moves have been completely reanimated. I think she has like almost a dance-like quality. I think that's how I describe her. Like, I think in the last game in MKX, she was heavily like assassin-based, like a lot of kung fu kind of stuff, and that's still there, but it's a lot more graceful and elegant, I think, in this game. Which
Cool. Well, let's get to it.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Steve.
All right, so we'll start off
Ooh,
with the
here we go,
normal
the
attacks,
Revenant.
and I think one thing that's really interesting is she has a lot of
Those
really
buns, those
long
Princess
alternating
Leia buns. She got
strings
Princess
that
Leia
you
buns.
have to kind of dial out really quickly.
Right.
You can
Perfect
see here.
timing because we got
This is her forward, too.
the Rise of Skywalker.
So it's got a
trailer
ton of
for,
range, but
episode 9.
the thing is,
for
while
Star
these do
Wars
good
today.
damage and have a lot of hits, you actually can't hit confirm a lot of them because you have to kind of dial them out. Like,
Right. Because they are a lengthy dial-in combo.
yes. This is like kind of one of her main strings, and you can either cut it short or do this last part here. She has a low that'll actually pop them up a little bit. She doesn't get a traditional combo mid-screen, but in the corner she can. And she does not have a pop-up overhead like a lot of characters, but she does have pretty good range on her hop attack.
And a lot of her moves are also knocking them back. She is kind of a zoning character too. Right?
Yes, absolutely. That's still really good. It's not just her range.
Guys, I've
let's check out
tried
the throws,
so
'cause
hard
they
not to
are
laugh right now
beautiful.
because I am
I
just
love the
thinking
little pose
about
there.
Molina fans having a mental breakdown right now.
Awesome.
Her last one I'd
cannot
like
have
to
a
show is her
straight
back one, which is a pretty fast.
I'm
mid-range
hyped for
mid.
Katana, regardless.
has
Regardless
a
if she
couple of
had a
extensions
tie
off
or
of it.
not, I love Katana's
And this one here,
build.
during the
I've always
kicks, you
loved
can kind
her.
of hit confirm, see if it hits.
Well, my
let the whole
lord, am
string
I playing
go.
the
You
fuck
can
out of
stagger
it
it.
now.
And it is actually a crushing blow on a punish or a counter hit. So it gets really good damage and pushes them
I'm
full
sorry.
screen for
I'm
her
sorry,
zoning.
you need to pay
We
attention
see her
to
down
this.
one.
Her down one is exactly what you want from it. I would consider it a failure if her down one was not that.
Right.
Here's a question for you.
Overpowered
As
for down one. I
a
think that was
former
like her
top
That was
Katana
her
of the
down.
world.
Down one was in,
Many years ago.
MK9 and MKX.
Tell me, how many times do you think you've done a down one with Katana?
The down
I like
one
how
has
she always
made
has her
me
fans out.
quite
I
a lot
like
of
I like that a
money.
lot.
Back in the day when you were doing it, there wasn't quite a lot of money though.
Well, when you are as consistent as I am, getting
Junks,
top 8, you're only making
Katana has
$100 a
Molina
tournament.
size and
when
her
you get top
dive
8
kick.
at every tournament you win, because you're just that tight, it adds up.
It does add
So
up.
tight.
So how many
Steve.
times have you pushed the button?
It's got to be like 1,000 times, right?
How many
Like,
times
More
have
than
you
1,000.
practiced just pressing?
I mean,
down
the 1,000 times, I mean per game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
That makes
okay.
total sense.
Like, that was her anti-air, her footsie tool, her mix-up tool. So let's go into her special moves. We'll start with the standard ones. Her fan toss is back. Like the last game, it's super fast. It's a high attack. It can hit people out of the air. If you amplify it, she does a double one. This can catch people jumping or that are trying to walk in after the first one. It's a great projectile. Her air fan is back, but in my opinion, her ground fan is kind of her core footsie tool, or zoning tool in this one. Very similar to MKX. Fan lift is back. It's exactly what you want. It's a combo starter. And now she has a new move, which I just whipped, this cool throat slit. And this, to me, is how you're going to end most of your juggle combos. And it has a crushing blow if you do an 8-hit combo.
That's nice.
So once per game, you can kind of cash in, do an 8-hit combo into the throat slit, and get significantly extra damage. But again, with the crushing blows, you can only do it once per match. So you
Right.
kind of got to know, like, if they're going to die anyway, you don't want to cash out.
Yeah, I gotta say we've been playing a lot of the game in the studio. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people.
A
are
lot of
playing,
people are
which
playing.
is awesome. And like the meta game of figuring out your crushing blows and when you want to use them, and the times you accidentally down two when they're pretty much dead anyway, and you waste it because you didn't put hold on.
Yeah.
Like this meta game, I can't wait for the fans to start playing because it is some of my favorite parts of the game right now.
She also has square boost back. The amplify is really, really cool. Normally, she can only do it in the air. And that's where we can get into the loadouts I made. I made 2 loadouts to show.
Okay.
So the first one, I gave her Ground War, which allows her to do square boost on the ground. It behaves just like the air one. It's super fast, so it's almost like a Shadow Kick or Raiden Superman. It's a great combo ender. Like, for example, normally you can't combo after this. If you have Ground War equipped, I'll go ahead and go into square boost to give her extra damage. The other thing I gave her is Flutter is back, which is essentially like a double jump where you can lower. So you can do stuff
she had
like
that in
normally she does
MKX.
jump kick fan to kind of get in. You can fake it out, and if
This
they try
looks
to
a lot
anti-air,
like just traditional Katana.
come down with the jump
Well,
kick fan.
not in a bad way.
Or you
Like,
can
I
use
like
it to get over
I like it.
projectiles. Maybe like Noob throws a shadow, or Liu Kang throws a low
Just
fireball,
with
and
a
you're going to
couple
hit the
additional
ground.
things.
You can do Flutter.
She didn't have that, but she had that in MKX.
And then lastly, in this loadout, I gave her Royal Protection, which is a projectile absorb.
Hey, you didn't use Jax this time to set up.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Okay, so what happens?
So you
with
see her
those?
fans start glowing. When she absorbs a projectile, she actually gets a damage buff on
a
all
damage
her
buff.
fan
Okay, that's
attacks
cool.
while the fan's glowing. So you kind of are zoning the opponent out. You absorb a projectile to stop their zoning, and then that actually amplifies her melee to then go in and use her offense, which is
And with
pretty
her
cool.
having like these long chain combos as well, right? Like
Right.
that damage is just gonna.
It's going to add up, yeah.
It's awesome.
So one interesting thing is, we talked recently about how we're going to have 2 preset loadouts for tournament and ranked play. This is actually one of her tournament loadouts.
Oh,
that I made.
awesome.
This is the one that I like using. I've been using it against you a lot.
Right.
So here's an example that
And
people are
my,
saying.
my Jax one actually is too.
Yeah, the one that you just use for Jax is. So those are the 3 moves she gets. So how about one more loadout?
Also,
Yeah, let's do it.
just while we're talking about that, we will be playing our belt battle today in tournament mode.
In tournament mode, yes.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna see how tournament mode is a little.
You
works
always
a
have to
little
be ready
bit,
for
or, like,
tournament. You never know when a
variations
tournament's
they're
gonna start.
Use, or that are gonna be in the game.
Do not want-
usually you
for
get an
tournament play, they're
invitation
gonna
to
play
the
that
tournament.
Do you not
at the
want-
end of
do you
the-
not
so I
want-
wanna see it a
Did
little
you
bit.
not get your ancient scroll?
I did not get an ancient.
Do you not
scroll at
want
all.
to do that today?
Are you
I'll
afraid?
probably show the Molina side variation so I can laugh a little bit more.
buddy. I'm not afraid
Oh,
of
man.
anything. I just the possible character that I select to do the belt battle. I don't know what their tournament loadout is, but you know what? Let's do it.
Well, you will find out as the community does.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, we're all gonna find out today.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And then my witty name won't be there. Oh, that's
Let's
okay.
go for her fatal blow before we go to loadout 2.
Well, wait. We got to get the camera back. There it is. All right.
I got you.
You could see the into the attack is a really long range move. It's pretty good if you look for movement in the mid range. It's pretty slow. It's not like super fast, but the range makes up for it.
Love it.
Ugh.
Real quick, do you have any sort of lore about? I mean, listen, doesn't have to be about 11. We cannot have a combat cast without a Katana lore minute.
Well, I can say this is
Thank you for
a
the
little known
subscribe.
fact. It's from John Tobias's notes that came out a couple years ago. Katana was actually originally planned to be an MK1 under the name Katsune, and her role in the
true.
story was going to be Shang Tsung's daughter, and you would win her hand in marriage if you won the tournament.
Oh.
But they had a
didn't
lot
know
of story
about-
ideas that they never. Really
I didn't know
went with,
about that
and they
about-
used her for MK2.
Tobias's notes. I knew about those notes.
And that has
though.
been-
That's awesome.
Steve's lore minute.
That's awesome. It's cool how you reference Tobias's
All right,
notes.
so
Those are
I'm
really
using the
old.
human skin, which I absolutely. The other version of this I like even
This is
more,
the thigh, the side.
But you're going to see that in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So in this loadout, I gave her 2 things. The first is Edenian Razors, which is this
I
cool
love
move
this
where
design. I
The fans
love it
circle
so
them,
much.
it hits 3 times.
So fucking.
you can use
perfect.
this.
I'm right there with Burke.
Burke in the power
This is
station is
cool.
distracting me by acting the move out. So this move is really good to make your string safe. It can also be an anti-air, and you can get combos off of it. You can also use it in the corner to get combos that typically aren't possible. So, for
Still
example,
got like 1% health.
I like when it says to get combos that aren't possible. Well, it's possible.
normally aren't
Yeah,
possible.
I got you, Steve.
The cost of this is you actually give up fan lift. So mid-screen, your combos are going to
you have a
be
little jump like
significantly
that?
less. You're going to have to just do like a string into like a special move. But in the corner, you can see there, you're going to be doing hella damage. So that's one of the things that's kind of a trade-off. Then I also gave her Half-Blood Stance, which you can see in the trailer. She pulls out Molina's Sai, and from here she has a couple moves she can do. One is the familiar classic Molina Teleport. Another is she throws the Sai up in the air, and then she's freed up, and Katana can go in for pressure. So the opponent's going to have to block, look out for the Sai, which is going to home in on where they are, and she can go in for throws or whatever else she wants to do. It's especially good if you can get them blocking. Like you do a bunch of fans, get them blocking, then throw this out. And then if they start getting used to it and trying to attack you out of it, you cancel it. Lastly, she has the side stab, which is a great combo ender.
Ow.
And that has a crushing blow, and the requirement is pretty interesting. It's to have hit with 3 of these Sai moves. So normally, you won't get the crushing blow. But after you've hit 3 of these, the next time you do it, you're going to get that, and that's actually going to pop them
Yeah,
up.
it's mournful. She got another mournful variation. Or like a mournful inspired from MKX.
That's
So she
okay.
had Jade's weapon in MKX, and now she has Molina's
Fangirl
weapon.
is a really good,
Yeah.
good name. Nice job.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Pretty pumped.
So I would say that is our look at Katana. She's redone in a lot of ways, a ton of new animations. But I think those familiar with Katana, like if you want, the really good zoning with fans, you want the big conversions, the really good combos. She's still like a combo queen character. I think you'll be right at home. She's a fresh take, but pretty familiar if you like Katana.
My phone was ringing.
Who would call you right now?
It looked like a telemarketer, to be honest.
Well, you should have answered.
Well, yeah.
It was on stream. Yeah.
usually
They have
those
an
are
important update about your car insurance.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. So that's great, Steve. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
I'm
that.
super stoked to see everyone play her.
And she has a bunch of other really cool moves too. Like
Yeah, the trailer you could see there was a teleport in there where she had a dive bomb. There's moves from that. There's
buddy
a
Brian
bunch of
just
stuff.
just
fans
message
that,
me
like,
right
come
now about
together,
the Molina
she's
thing.
got a lot of cool tools.
I know. I'm streaming it. I just had a
one thing
mental...
real quick before I forget. Alicia Marie,
a mental
cosplayer,
breakdown.
who's
Kind
part
of.
the MK Collective, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit.
Just lost my mind.
We'll be doing an AMA on Discord after the stream. So go to our Discord for
Broke
that.
down laughing.
Rumor,
Just broke
there's
down
a rumor floating around that I might be doing one next in a week and a half or so. Maybe. There's a rumor.
Cool.
Did you hear the rumor?
I didn't hear that rumor.
No one heard
No,
the rumor?
I didn't. And I keep my ear to the ground.
You really do. Awesome. Just another, I
Molina.
want to tell her just kind of about our schedule real quickly, too. Next week, there will be no stream. Don't be sad. I understand. A lot of
Frost.
us will be traveling around, promoting the game, getting it ready to show to you guys very soon.
Yeah, it's
That
the
said,
week before launch.
That following Monday, the 22nd, the day,
before release.
right before, we're going to be doing one more pre-launch Kombat cast, and we still got more to show you. So
Yeah, buddy.
prepare for
I
that.
wonder if it's Shao
so next
Kahn
week we won't
and
have
Frost,
one,
then.
but then that Monday we'll have an awesome one.
So Shao
And
Kahn,
some
Frost
to
maybe,
talk
or
about
just
some really
Shao
cool
Kahn?
things. Excited about that. So, Steve, let us now discuss another character.
Okay.
Now, I know on Twitter a lot of people are like, Game Informer already did the Cetrion thing with Steve. We still want to show everybody on the stream, for those who didn't see that, and for some things that
Come on, bro.
we're going to show with Cetrion
Yes.
that were not discussed in the
you-
Game Informer.
Yes.
If you
So,
want...
Can we get a quick view of the character select? Look at this beautiful thing.
The character select.
We got to show this all but two characters.
Wow, look at how colorful that is.
Yep.
Right now, there are a ton of people on Reddit and all that. They're taking
Frost-
screenshots of it. They're obsessing over the order. What is the lore meaning behind?
Frost,
They're going ham.
Frost,
I can hear them
Frost,
going ham
Shao Kahn.
right now.
Look
All
how
right, so let's
beautiful
go over
that,
Cetrion
dude, that,
a little bit.
that
She
select
is
screen looks
an elder
so
goddess.
fucking good.
One of the most powerful characters we've ever had. Certainly one of the most
beautiful.
powerful
Hey, she's so-
playable
yeah,
characters
Cetrion
in the
looks
history
beautiful.
of MK.
Okay.
And so does Katana.
An elder god.
But that select
Yeah, I
screen
mean,
looks
not if you will. She
absolutely
just
beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
She
It's
commands
so
the elements
colorful, like,
and
God,
life.
I want to go back.
is
I want to go back to that and
almost
look at
the
it.
opposite of Shinnok in a way, where he was like death, bones, demons, all that nasty stuff. She's like flowers, butterflies, puppies.
I forgot to tweet out
fire,
your stream
water.
real quick, so I'm gonna
Also-
I'm
yeah,
gonna, I'm gonna
also
tune out a little bit since I
fire
already
and
saw
water,
this.
earth and
kind of
wind.
already saw
You
this.
see that rainbow back there? She made that.
She made that.
She made that, right?
So she is one of the game's premier zoning characters. She is a great keep out character, but it is not traditional zoning where you're just like Katana's just throwing straight fans. She has more
you up
slower
stream real
startup,
quick.
more trap moves that are like mid, close, and far. But first, let's just briefly go over her normals. They are all very effects heavy. It's super cool. She uses the elements even in normals. I really love this water teleport. She has this one where literally a meteorite comes, and if it's a counter hit, she gets this crushing blow where it just absolutely bops them on the head.
Bop.
And then she gets a combo. You know, if I wasn't old and bad,
That's alright.
it's okay. Even her hop attack is just bopping you over that with a meteorite thing.
Where does she get all these boulders?
Well, when you're an elder goddess, you can conjure anything.
No, yeah.
Reality is at your fingertips.
Sure, I've heard that.
So, her special moves. One of her core moves for her zoning is this rock. She bounces it on the ground, and while the startup is pretty slow, it's excellent on block. It has a long knockdown on hit. Like, the opponent, space will be controlled when this move is hits
You're
or
getting hit with
blocked.
a boulder.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
yeah, that makes a lot of sense that you wouldn't want to move if a giant boulder was rolling at you.
absolutely.
But then
Yeah,
to
just tweet it out
complement
the
it,
stream.
she has this air one, and it looks very similar. It's going to be extremely hard to tell what she's doing.
Sure.
So you want to jump because of the rolling boulder, and then you're going to jump into this. She also has this rock wall, and if she amplifies it, it's a great combo ender, and this can actually absorb
I
projectiles.
was just gonna ask, can it absorb projectiles?
It can. And that is a crushing blow.
When it absorbs
When it absorbs a projectile for the first time, you actually get the crushing blow. And again, once per game.
Sure.
It's also one of her key combo enders.
Now this is very interesting to me.
No secret
because some that
characters,
you
guys.
Sort of shark around
No
for
secret
you know,
characters.
This one, you might be trying to
Barack
do that when
Obama
you
gift.
shouldn't be doing it because you know the first time you get a crushing
Yes.
blow. You might be throwing it up there and
Okay.
missing. throwing
Now
it
let
up
me.
there.
Sorry, I
there's-
wasn't even. I was
there's
tuning out
definitely
because I was
some
trying to
danger
tune out the
knowing you have to
stream.
do it first try.
I was tuning out because I kind of already.
So then she has her Hellfire Beam.
Down,
She can do this in the air or the ground.
Let's go
And
again.
she amplifies it. This is not tracking. It's close, medium, or far, but it's real juicy damage. Very, very hard to
My
avoid.
stomach is growling. I didn't eat anything because I wanted to.
Then she
I
has
woke up
this Tentacle Grab. This is actually one of the few tracking moves in the game. Like, we don't have a lot of these in this, but this will actually go wherever the opponent is. It's pretty quick. It is not a low. It's actually a mid, so there are no overhead low mix-ups. She just has to do it. And it has a ton of recovery on whiff or block. But again,
gotta say,
the opponent's
Cetrion's
kind of
kinda
jumping
hot.
around, walking back,
I
trying to
love her
avoid all this
design.
business.
It's just that I don't.
And then at any
I don't-
moment you see movement,
I'm okay with.
or you go for the read, and you're going to get
I'm
him,
not.
and then you're
I'm
going to
too.
get a
I'm
combo.
iffy on the gameplay and her story, but
Her combos
I'm
are not
iffy
the
on her
greatest. She
gameplay
really
and her
doesn't have a
story,
lot
but,
of pop-ups.
like, you know,
she's
we'll-
kind of a keep-away character.
we'll
So
see
often
how
what
she
I do
is
is I
in
actually
the
do this
main game.
move,
She probably
let
do
them
something
restand,
cool
then I
in
go
the
for a
story or
throw,
wanna
or I
see.
go for a overhead bop, or this move which just sends them back. So she's not a character that's going to hurt you super, super hard when you're wrong, but you're going to be wrong a lot as you're trying to get in.
Sure.
So I guess let's go over the load I made, which is some moves that are going to be interesting. A lot of people have not seen these moves. The first one I gave her, this is I went with lore, so I went with an earth-based loadout.
Nice.
I gave her a ground pound.
Oh, I love that.
It's 2 hitting, they're low. And then I gave her, she has these different buffs using the elements. I gave her this one where she summons the rocks. So now the way this works is, I'm
I
going to
actually
switch
kind
to
of think
Jade.
that's cool.
She summons the rocks, and while you're in the rock field, if you hit Cetrion, the rock will actually latch out and try to hit you. So I'll show you. You can see.
That's cool.
If it's blocked or
I like
whiffed, it
that,
actually won't, and you can actually avoid them. Like, they're not just immediately targeting. Like, I'm intentionally doing something low, and now I'm out of the field.
Excuse me.
But you'll see the rock actually comes down, and if
Oh,
the opponent's
man.
there,
Just
they'll
got
get
2
bopped.
hiccups.
So Cetrion, using both of her defensive stamina, if you look, it actually takes up her whole thing. She could set this up, go in for pressure, go in for throw, or whatever, block strings, and if the opponent tries to counter poke back, or try to do a juggle, wow, that happened to
going
both of
with
us.
Everybody's getting phone calls today.
They'll actually be hit. Now, because the stamina's gone, you got to think about the risk-reward here, because that means if you dodge it and you actually combo Cetrion, she's not going to be able to break away or do a wake-up attack for quite a while. So this isn't an end-all, you just can't play the game, but it is a great, great defensive tool.
Now, would you use it as like, I'm going to be on the other side of the screen, I'm going to put that up, and I'm going into zoning lane?
You could definitely do that.
Right.
I personally like using it offensively, kind of do it in the mid-range, and then
I'm just happy
try to
Shang
go
Tsung
in if
is
they
the
try to
game, so
poke.
am I.
But yeah, you could absolutely
Really
do that
happy
too.
that he's
It's
in the game.
essentially you could
Love
think of it
Shang.
as a shield, a high-risk shield.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my
So let's
stomach's
check out
growling
her Fatal Blow before we go into her second loadout. This one is extremely powerful. That is actually drop down and track you. So no matter where on screen, it's going to hit them on the top of the head. It is awesome for zoning exchanges. Like, you can literally sit there, look for Jade to throw her glaive or turn
Gotcha.
on, and yeah, you got him.
The Fatal Blow is
She
actually kinda
becomes
cool. I like it.
extremely deadly when she's in Fatal Blow.
You would expect that out of an Elder God.
Yeah.
They just get stronger.
Melt that tree. Nice.
All right, so let's go to loadout 2, which is my wind-based loadout.
Okay.
What, is that too much?
No, I think this is one of your best names ever.
Thank you. I thought of this
Whoa!
Harbor Bay on the way to work, and I...
That
Harbor
looks
Bay.
nice.
I like it.
I saw this in the concept art, and
now
I
she's a
said,
little
"Oh, I
darker,
hope that's
right?
gear.
Yes.
I hope that's the skin."
I'm
That looks
all
like
in
a
on her gear.
cool-
I personally
That's
use
cool
this
skin.
weird cosmic purple, like outer
That's
space
nice.
looking thing that's
you had
really
it on
cool.
your TV earlier, I saw it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So the first move I gave him was this
That's really
tornado.
cool.
Typically, she doesn't have just a standard projectile that just goes straight forward.
I
and
really
she
hope this
actually
doesn't
gets it.
get
She
deconfirmed
amplifies it, it
Fusion,
goes
though.
full screen.
I hope they have something.
The
for
really
Fusion.
cool thing, though, is actually the pushback on block, because it is hella. They actually go way back. So
They
this
almost
is...
go as far back as they do when they get hit. If
Yeah,
they're first, right?
so it is super good for keeping the
If that's her
opponent
only
at bay.
move, like if that's her only
Arbor
win
Bay.
move,
So then
I, think
I
we're
also
fine
gave
with
her
Fusion.
another one of these buffs, which is this wind tunnel. So again, I'll play Jade to show how it works, because this thing's pretty awesome.
Well, if those two are the only moves, then I think they can do more.
So
with
while
Fusion.
this is out, if Jade is on the outer edges, it actually slows down her movement, even her jumping. You can see it's like literally a barrier. And if you get to the center, you can move, but outside the edges, it's super
I
hard
really
to
hope
get
this
in.
doesn't get into your-
And this
I'm
totally
getting mad
complements
now.
the tornado move I gave her. So, for
Not
example,
really, because I think Fujin still has a chance. Because there's
this,
a
you
lot
can
more you
see
can do with this crossbow.
mid-range Jade is going to really struggle to get in,
and
and
a
even
guy
if she's
that is
blocking, she's going to be
strictly
pushed
wind.
back to it. So this
I think
is
there's a lot
just
more you can do.
the perfect move to keep someone out and keep with the range that Cetrion wants to be in. So she doesn't have the best
I'm not too
combos,
worried.
but she has excellent keep away, and she's just going to be chipping them out, making them jump, making them try to maybe teleport in, or she could use her shadow kick and then punish it. It's great skin control. Again, though, she is using all her defensive stamina to do these buffs.
Right. Cool. What do we got? We have anything left? Ooh, even the rocks turn.
Yeah,
we kind of
yes.
want to just give a few tastes
I'm
of
not too
Cetrion
worried.
that we hadn't
I'm
done
not
from
too
Game
worried.
Informer.
think
So
we're
what we're going to do real quickly, now we know everyone is very excited to see the Hive Queen, Devorah, return. We do want to have bring in a special guest. Let's throw up a picture of Cetrion, take a quick 30-second break to get our guest in, and then we'll talk a little more about the collective and show you a cool piece we talked about last week.
I mean, she's hot. I mean, I like her design. I just don't like her story, and the gameplay isn't really my not my cup of tea. But we'll see how she is. We'll see how she is. I really like her design. I really like her fatal blow. I like some of her moves, and I like her fatality. But other than that, But we'll see. Like we'll see how she is in the game. Like she'll do something cool in the stories. Some people find some cool stuff in gameplay. We'll see.
All right, sorry, we're back. So last week we talked about
Hey,
our friend here,
there's the Baraka
coworker
thing
Vince, who did
we were
an
talking about
awesome
last.
piece. We're going to talk about the MK Collective today, which you can also, if you have fan art or what that sort of thing, you hashtag MK Collective. You put it on
False.
Twitter. You put it on
False.
those sort of things. We'll
Shinnok
retweet
is
it,
not
and
unlockable.
we've seen so much amazing fan art. That said, people in
just
the
showed you
studio
the
are
tweet,
also fans of the game.
right now.
So real quick, introduce yourself.
do
Hello,
this after
I'm
this
Vince
is over.
Wilder, and I'm a senior character artist here at NetherRealm.
Awesome. Vince, you created, if you want to, Derek, let him hold that.
That
for
looks
you.
cool.
Want
I
to give
want
it to him?
No,
No,
I
you
love
can
him.
hang
He's
on to it,
awesome.
that's fine.
Okay,
fine
so
with it.
Vince created a Baraka bust out of 3D printing. Explain
Yes.
kind of what you do. We do actually have some pictures we can show as well, along with the story. So,
Yes, definitely. So I was fortunate enough to actually create the high-resolution sculpture. We had a really great design for him this game, so I was super excited. And yeah.
Yeah. He looks amazing.
looks great.
Yeah, it's staggeringly cool.
As soon as I saw it, I said, I would like to buy one of these. How many do you have?
One.
They take a little bit of time.
So I will take this one then.
So real quick, from start to finish, how long would something like I'll let you show them on the camera over here. I know. How long from start to finish are we talking about for this?
Well, the printing process, probably about 2 days. Probably
That
about
looks
12 hours
sweet.
per
Look how
piece.
cool that is.
And he was composed of mainly two pieces, the base and the torso.
That
Actually
looks
printed the
sweet. I
teeth
love that.
separately
He
as
looks
well,
super
but,
like
probably about a
alienish,
day
and I
worth
like
of
that
painting.
about Outworld.
And then probably another 2 or 3 days worth of painting.
Like Outworld.
what kind of material is it?
It's actually like a polymer plastic. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's start those pictures we have and kind of go through. So what's this first step here?
Yeah, so this is straight fresh out of the printer. You can see it still has the supports on it. So once it comes out of the printer, you obviously remove the supports and you cure it under UV light for about a couple hours. And what that does is really harden the surface, so it
Gives it
is
a
ready.
tan. Gives it a nice
Pretty
tan,
much,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice. All right, next shot.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
So at this point, I've had all the pieces printed, and I assembled
Can we
them
buy
all
this?
and actually primed them.
Can we get
to
replicas of this? I
prepared
want
for
it.
the
I
actual
want
paint
it.
job.
I want it.
Okay.
And this here is when I started to work up the skin. So I started working the color zones with yellow, red, and blue. And a lot of that stuff ends up kind of getting washed out on the skin, but you want to have that underneath to kind of be a very convincing kind of a realistic skin surface in the end.
All right, next. Oh,
And
this
here,
is, this is the fun one. This is the
bag.
Yeah, so he's kind of crudely masked off with some plastic and actually some silly putty. I found that silly putty was a really great masking material and really enabled you to get really clean lines with each surface.
So did you just buy a bunch of silly putty eggs?
Yeah, actually, a good friend of mine and coworker, Ian Nod, actually bought all that silly putty for some projects of his, and I had to steal that from him. To
Copying
use.
comics.
copying comics in
I
the
know what he's up
newspapers,
to.
Sunday papers.
That Ian.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, after as you can see, I'm kind of peeling away the silly putty there, revealing all the kind of base colors on each surface, and still kind of working up all the colors. So at this point, this is pretty close towards the final product. with many different passes of color variation.
Molina wasn't
kind
an
of
MK4
weathering.
either.
There's some metal pieces on there, so
She
I
was
used
in
some metallic
gold,
paints
but not
to kind of
4.
sell that surface.
Now, what makes me mad is we talked to you, like, you're an artist. Like, you're not just a game artist, but you're also an artist, and you've had art shows and whatnot. They haven't really painted like this before, and this is kind of your first go at it, and it looks like this. It looks this good.
Thank you. That's the first time I ever really had a real go at kind of painting that realistic kind of skin. And yeah, I think it was pretty successful.
It's totally awesome.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that one shot, one more to the final lightbox shot? Just so I can give it, that's your Instagram. So you do a lot of just kind of sculpture
Art.
at home.
Yes. Oh yeah, a whole lot of it. It's pretty
And
much my life.
I went to look at it to make sure it was
I want to
cool,
buy it.
you know?
How much?
And so make sure there's nothing weird. And then I realized that it's all weird. 'Cause it's all monsters
I
and
take
stuff.
that as a compliment.
Yeah, congratulations on all the weirdness on your Instagram.
Thank you, and shout out to JT for getting me those photographs. He did a great job.
Those are really awesome photographs. So, Vince, I just wanted to let you tell the fans about kind of your love of creating art based on Mortal Kombat as well, and we have this amazing bust to show for it.
And you're taking pre-orders for these now, right?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
It is super impressive. Like
That's
up
going
close,
straight to
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's really impressive to look at, and like, oh my lord, if there were pre-orders, it's like, well, this is all I do now.
This is it. I'm done.
So awesome! Thank you so much.
Is there any other characters that you're thinking about doing next? Or
Yeah, there might be a couple down the line.
nice.
Devorah.
Ooh.
You like the weird creatures.
Yeah.
I may have made a Devorah, maybe.
Awesome.
I can't wait to see it.
So that's it. That is his Instagram page. Vince, thank you so much for stopping by and
thank
just
you.
showing us this awesome piece of work. The day you brought it in, I was like, we got it. I mean, it's gonna show up on one of these shelves here shortly, I think. If you're cool with that for a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
that's pretty much why I made it.
This guy. This guy, friend of the Kombat Cast now, forever. Awesome. Let's put up a picture of our next character that we're gonna show, and we'll be right back.
All right, guys. So I want to talk a little bit more about Molina because a lot of people, there's a lot of back and forth going, and I want to have a civil conversation because that's always the better option is to have civil conversations. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why I'm happy that we got Molina in the game as a side, like her size in the game, and that's how we get Molina in the game, or just Katana having Molina's side. Why,
All right, everybody. Okay. We are back. I know that everyone's been
After
waiting
the
for this for
stream.
quite a while.
Yeah, there is at least one notable tournament player who's been, I was almost going to say downright annoying, but I don't want to be rude. But
you kind of did. You kind of just did it right there.
no, I understand though. I'm
it's fine.
sympathetic.
And just a brief explanation too. We did show her early in the process.
Yes.
And just for something with Xbox, she was not ready for prime time to be shown on stream yet. Has been now, but we have a schedule that we follow, and now she is ready to be shown. So
Even that image that we released back then was kind of like an old image too,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
she's changed
evolved quite a bit. Yes.
quite a bit since that image.
design
I know
changed.
that we definitely have a lot of people who are huge Devorah fans.
Me included.
They're
What
bugging
a
out.
what a great character! A great character to bring back from MKX.
Yes.
Like a real one of those characters when you first saw her in MKX. Like this is different. This is new. So just tell us real quick about how she goes.
Pretty similar to MKX, she is extremely good up close. We did not keep the cancels, but we did keep a lot of her pressure tools. Like, I guess we can just go straight in.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, she's a heavy pressure character.
Yeah, her 422 is back. It's not an overhead like in the original MKX it was, in XL it was not.
But it's fast.
But it is fast, it has great range. Then she has a bunch of really good new normals. She has this overhead, it's forward
she always
4,
has her,
it's super fast.
I think Chevy hit
out.
me with that about 4 times in a row the other
Yeah,
day.
I can see
was
that.
so mad.
And that is complemented by a tremendous low that actually has a ton of reach, and she goes into this creepy crawler move, which I absolutely love using.
It's
So
disgusting.
you can see
But
neither
I like
of
it.
the 50-50
I like
are
Devorah,
going to
actually.
launch
I like
you for a
Devorah a
combo,
lot.
but they're very fast and very, very irritating. She also has this string, which I just absolutely love because of this part. She literally pukes on you, and then it's super fun to do.
I'm glad they brought Kelly Hu back.
And we got to see her
I'm
throws
really
because
glad
they're
they
both
did.
great.
It's the
She's
same voice
hitting you with her
actress as,
babies, and then this one
MKX.
is too fun.
I really like it. I liked her voice actress.
I love the little gesture she's doing, the back and forth.
That's awesome. We need to make the sound effects. Steve.
Yeah,
Good.
I don't know why we're not. And then forward 1-3 is this really good advancing, very quick high move that can go into all her special moves. So let's go over special moves.
Let's do it.
Avopositor Rush is back. It's just like you remember it. Really good chip damage, great combo ender, great pressure tool. Then she has a bunch of new moves. I really like this projectile where I love the gesture she's doing. She sends out one of her babies, and it's a slow-moving projectile with good startup, but it's really good to let it go, and then
they're not like a traditionally
Yes.
straight. They actually
Exactly.
are
What are
up
bugs
and
doing?
down. So depending upon if you're ducking or not, they may hit you or they may
Yes.
not because of the path that they
it's
fly.
very, very hard to jump, and jumping is good against Devorah because, you know, her normals have such good range at taking up within range. So I think if you can, like, she's not going to win like a projectile battle with like Liu Kang or something, but if she can establish her projectile space, I think these things are
So
great.
what's up with her babies? Why are her babies hanging out over on Aaron Black?
I wasn't ready to get to that.
Well, okay then.
Puddle is back. She has to actually control it close, medium, or far. You can see she puts it out. There's a bunch of delay, and then the opponent's going to want to get out of dodge or block it, and that's when, again, she goes in with this.
Very
or
similar to
throw.
MKX.
Yes. If she amplifies it, it actually happens immediately, and she gets combos.
Yeah, it is really unique. I like it. I like her
You know,
voice.
theoretically.
Theoretical
When you're not old and bad.
Yeah, just throw that, Steve. That'll fix it. There you go.
And then she has this anti-air grab, which is one of her chief combo enders. This has a crushing blow if you anti-air with it. Now it'll actually do dot damage, which everyone makes fun of me for saying dot damage, but
Who makes fun of you for saying that?
multiple people have tweeted me because it's damage over time. It's saying damage over time. Damage.
I feel like that's normal.
Everybody says that, just like ATM
That's a
machine.
thing.
Yeah.
ATM machine I don't love. But.
If she amplifies it, even after the crushing blow, she actually gets a restate.
Oh God, she like,
Where you can throw something
she
at
like,
me.
she like stabs something and then she like pumps some bugs into you. Ugh.
See, amplified it.
You are
Disgusting. I
hell
like
out
it
of that
though.
button.
They start vomiting and a baby.
I like her
speaks.
design this time around.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
So she injects you with babies.
Yeah, she's trying to help you. It's the miracle of birth.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right. So anyway, let's go over the loadouts I made. So the first loadout I gave her, my opinion, her coolest new move, which is Widow's Kiss. She teleports, comes from the ground, drops down
I love
super
that.
fast.
She
And
got
if
some
she
Widowmaker
amplifies it,
stuff.
She gets a combo.
That's my favorite.
The
damn
Widow's
thing.
Kiss.
Yeah, this is just that's.
This is awesome.
that's
I
so
he
love
looks
that
so
move.
cozy. You know,
I
cozy
love
with a
that
K.
move. That
Yeah,
move is
I'm so
awesome.
glad you picked a guy with a hat.
I love that. That's so awesome.
Yeah. This is a combo starter. It's a great anti-zoning tool. So, like I was saying,
Yeah, because if you jump, you're getting caught.
Yep.
That's basically it.
if you move, you're getting caught. So,
Absolutely.
while a lot of her stuff has slower startup and it's hard to get going, if the opponent, you know, again, the example I used, Liu Kang's very fast fireballs. If he dares and you read him, he's going to get comboed.
Or cozy.
That
Yeah,
move is gonna be annoying.
He's going to
though.
become
I like
cozy.
that move.
He's going to become a father. So, now we're talking about the bugs.
Yeah, what's up with little babies?
So several different moves leave babies, you can see. And then she has this move where for half of her offensive stamina, she can call them back and they do damage. And this does not have, like, it doesn't matter where the opponent, what reaction they're in. Where they could be standing there, they cannot block it, it's going to hit.
Right, and she can call the babies back no matter what the opponent's doing.
Right.
Like, you're just taking
Yes.
damage from the little
It's
guys.
pretty much free damage at the cost of stamina and her startup. So there's a lot of risk, and it's not doing a ton of damage, but it is I use it as a rounder all the time.
It's kind of insulting to die to the babies.
It's
I like
also
how
something
Aaron
that you can
Black's,
use when they're
how he's
spun. You
ready
can
to
go for it, and then actually have time to do
like
a
how
combo.
his,
It is basically free damage.
his arm
for the
is a
cost of
little
your
bit
stamina.
more
If
out.
you're not afraid to
you
use the
can kind of
stamina,
tell
it's
through
great.
a silhouette image. That
Cool.
So that's actually the loadout that I use the most. That's what I've been using in the lab. She's one of my favorite characters lately. But I do have one more loadout we could check out.
Let's do it.
Actually, first let's do her crushing blow. Or, sorry, fatal blow.
That was
Boom.
okay.
All right, so one more. And this is going to be kind of a trap-based
Creepy crawler.
pressure one. So the first move I gave her is flipping out.
Ugh.
I love the
cool.
My
alien,
lord.
like, very strange costume. So
disgusting.
flipping out is a
I love it.
half-screen, super fast overhead.
She doesn't look
that
like
she
a
can actually do
robot.
from the ground or the air.
That was my problem with her.
It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it has a crushing blow that actually leads to a
She kind of
combo.
looked like a little bit.
requirement is you have to hit it
and
twice
I
in
don't
a
like
row.
injustices.
The idea was you're playing the game, you hit the overhead.
everyone
Now the
looks like a
opponent, as
damn
they're getting
robot.
up, remember she has
But
the
this one
low,
looks disgusting.
and they're going to
but
know if you
in
hit it with the second
character,
time, it's loaded,
You know.
and then she's going to get a combo. Again, you know, if I wasn't old and bad.
Right.
I also gave her Pooping Bug, where she puts a bug out,
Ugh.
and actually.
And the bug has a bug.
God, this
Yeah, the
is
bug
disgusting.
gives birth to a bug.
I'm glad
that
I
then
didn't
will go to the opponent and hit them. And this is because it's slow moving. The idea would be the opponent's standing there blocking. She puts the bug out. Now that's coming, and she can go in, and the opponent is going to have to respect that bug. I'm not doing it close enough. All right. There, and you see, the opponent's going to want to block it, which is going to open up throws for 50-50, whatever you want to do. And the Amplified is super strong. It actually will
It poops multiple
spew out
bugs?
3 of them.
Oh my goodness. Triplets.
Yeah. I mean, she is truly the Hive Queen.
Her babies are having babies.
Yeah, the babies are having babies.
God damn.
They're multiplying like bunnies. And then lastly, she has, I gave her an air version.
Or a nasty hoe.
Where the babies
You're, kinda
explode
hidden
and
for that,
then
but I'm gonna show
seemingly
it.
go off to heaven.
For a nasty hoe. Yes, she is.
They will hit the opponent, and she can amplify it and do multiple.
Oh my goodness.
There'll be 3 on screen that are
Jesus.
slow-moving upwards projectiles that the opponent has to block.
Man.
And again, if they're sitting there blocking, she goes in for her 50-50 or her throws or a jumping or whatever, and they.
She just plays her game at that point.
Yeah, she plays her game while her bugs are doing.
Her
Work
doing
for
the
her.
work,
Yeah.
locking them down for the most part, so she can go in and get to 50-50.
Yeah, or they're mesmerized by the bugs that are piecing out.
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Devorah, very interesting trap character, setup character. I think if you liked her pressure setups, you know, set play design from the last game, I think you'll be super, super happy.
What about am I allowed to ask about a Devorah fatality?
I think we can do that.
Let's do it.
Let's play a match with her.
Okay, let's see.
Very excited to be able to show Devorah finally.
Yeah.
So that's Devorah.
I know that Honeybees probably likes me again.
No.
No.
Probably not.
But yeah, no, she's got a lot of new, unique things. The Bug Vora is the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, we saw a teaser for that in the trailer. She dies and actually comes back as a baby, and the best part is the baby.
I'm not even. I didn't.
Oh, brr!
Those are all the same.
You seriously can't tell us apart.
As you will die soon. This one cares
I
not.
love her putting the baby back in.
She looks really nice.
Yeah,
I really
where
like
she
her,
actually, when
her
she
voice.
dies,
It's
she
a little
comes
bit
back as a
different,
bug.
but it's still
And
like you can still
actually
tell it's
fight
Devorah's voice.
as a bug by either spitting stuff or stinging them. It has its own move list itself.
So
Yes,
these are
I
the
love that the move list is like
variations that they're
buzz,
using right
buzz,
now. This
buzz,
is what's going to
buzz.
be
Yeah.
used in tournament play and ranked.
You're getting wrecked.
It's like even.
All right.
Have
I
some
really
faith.
like Goro Slayer's music.
Oh.
It's really good.
Uh-oh.
If you did lose to the computer, is that kind of it for you on the combat?
Yeah,
cast?
I mean, I would agree.
And this is like the computer on meaning.
Yeah. No, I agree, but it's fine.
The Widow's Kiss, also love that move.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of really cool new things that like show off her bugginess
Oh my
and her
god.
personality too.
Wow, Jax is absolutely going ham. Look
Is
at that.
Tyler playing?
Oh man, thank you so much.
There you go. Oh, he doesn't care about your bugs.
Oh man, your last show, crazy.
I didn't see you going out like this.
Do you know her fatality?
Yes.
Oh.
I have never not been hit by that move. It's okay, I'm going to survive and I'm going to win. It's fine.
I don't know. His arms are going to be fully heated up now.
No, I've got this. I've got this.
Ah!
See, I told you, don't worry.
That would have been a pack.
I'm a big fan of this fatality. I think it's a real good one.
I don't know which one we're showing, but I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
I think both of them are awesome.
So they built up to say Devorah's is disgusting. Let's see what it is. Ugh. That's nasty.
No.
Woo!
No one saw that.
That was good. I
Yeah,
like it. That was
that's-
disgusting. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And yet another baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
She's just
Fantastic.
multiplied.
So that is Devorah
That's Devorah.
coming very soon. 11 days,
11
right?
days, guys.
Until
11
Mortal
days. I'm
Kombat
I can't believe
11.
it.
Moving around my
Seems
desk too
like
much.
we just started.
It's funny when you like just to talk to people about this. Like when we did the thing in LA when we
that was
announced the game,
disgusting,
right?
but I like it.
That feels like it happened 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like things just like the game, you start going down that hill, and then here we are.
It's
11
so
days.
weird.
Couple things before we get to birthday shout-outs.
Oh.
Want to say that we are. I just posted it on Xavier Woods' Twitter that they're doing a showdown with IGN with Zelina Vega, Aleister Black, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods.
You mean the WWE champion,
Yes,
Kofi
WWE
Kingston?
champion. And before I wanted to bring that up too. He's come to the studio. He's played you as Katana. Been a friend of the studio. Been a friend of a fan of Mortal Kombat for years. The first time we ever met him, he was wearing a Mortal Kombat shirt, not knowing we were going to be there.
Yes.
Just
they seemed more excited to meet us than we were to meet them, which is saying a lot.
which they were wrong.
Yeah.
So truthfully, not everybody's a wrestling fan, sure. His championship match was amazing. So we're all very happy and proud of what happened there. It was
one of the best things I've seen in a long time.
So definitely want to give a shout out to them. You can go to Xavier Woods' Twitter. There's Eventbrite tickets to go to it live. I will be there as well, helping out, just being there to make sure everything goes right.
You're going to be helping out?
I'm going to be bodying people left and right.
That's right.
There it is.
So again, congratulations to Kofi. That's amazing.
Yeah,
He's
that's
champion.
It was awesome.
So, moving on, Mr. Kurtzik, do we have some birthday shout-outs?
We sure do. Here we go. Birthday shout-outs. The original King Julian.
Okay.
Hal's 182.
Hey, I think that's one of my Twitter
used
followers.
for glue.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we've given him birthday shout-outs before.
Well, he has one every year.
Yeah.
Truth. He's a friend of Ketchup and Mustard.
Yep, and then we have Shy Dollar Sign and cousin Kyla, Jackie Chan. Just because Uncaged tweeted it out, so happy birthday, Jackie Chan. I'm sure he's watching.
Sure.
A shout out to Lossy Girl, just because somebody asked for it. And
Okay.
you know what? I'm a person to please the people.
Careful.
Okay. David Hilton, Lopez Frederico, sure. Sarcastic Jim.
Not Rational Jim. Sarcastic Jim.
Yes. Jeremy Burkett's son Lucas.
Okay.
Austin, a.k.a. Dead by Combat. Irvin Franco. Hassie's Sister of Peace. Sure. Katana Jade Stickney. Tony Declan. And our good buddy Aaron, a.k.a. Caboose. And then Tony Smith.
Nice.
2 more.
Oh.
Sorry, I know you thought it was over.
Well, that's
Alex,
because you made it look like it was over.
what can I say?
And Tony Smith. And there's 2 more.
And 2 more. It's not over, folks. Alex Valle.
Yes,
Okay.
happy birthday, Uncle Valle.
And our buddy at IGN, Destin Legary. Happy birthday, Destin.
Former guest of the Combat Cast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Awesome.
where actually people know him from.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
she was showcased
right.
on the stream.
Awesome. So we are going to
Jose.
play Matthew Burke.
This is a big one. Tournament mode. I'm very excited. How many people are now going
What's
to
the
analyze
What's the
scoreboard, we have scoreboard?
What the hell, Bert?
everything about this?
Come on.
1,111 to 1,111.
There will be screen caps of the loadout screen and everything.
Okay.
I'm excited.
You're just doing that so people do it.
No, they would do it anyway. These are the same people that screen cap frame data from the reveal event. Which I that's no judgment. I would be with you guys.
Look at the select screen. Look at how colorful and awesome this is.
Yeah.
This is tournament.
Wow,
mode.
you're going with my...
That's what it was named. In the customized screen, Tyler's first name.
Cool.
Goro's Lair.
I'm all in on this.
That's Tyler might be shaken up. This
like
is
that
juicy.
His hands are on his head.
Ever reckon you'd be a father? Think I'm too married to the job? Reckon I would have killed you first.
I'm not feeling too good about this.
All right, guys.
There was chatter of Derek playing Kung Lao. Was that a smoke screen? Was that a red
mode.
hand?
It has the win-loss, everything. Oh, the win-loss was
All right,
moved
Tyler
from...
going with the signature 4
The
3
the win-loss was moved from right here.
He's been really good at
to
getting
up
this
here.
crushing
Now,
blow.
You can't see it right here, but
nope.
the win-loss is not down here anymore. It's up here. So, yeah.
Oh, goes to the 4-2.
Nice.
And Kano's 50-50's it's pretty decent. Oh, the bop. Oh, the fully charged bop.
Fucking out.
Good breakaway. Now, Derek's not going to have defensive stamina for
The rest
100
of the
years. Yeah, 100 years.
Crap.
It's okay.
Crap. Okay. Focus.
Round 2, fight.
Now, the variation that Jax is using right now is, I would describe it as a grappling one. He gets multi-slam, he gets the overhead elbows there, the two-player animation thing.
Those punches
and
feel
he
like
gets
they really
the burning
hurt.
hammer.
Put me in a corner, eh?
So while he's going to lose some of the combo potential from the duck and weave stance.
Ooh.
Oh, very good crushing blow. That's hitting a counter hit. He makes up for it with all the command grabs, and that's how Tyler plays. Tyler goes for that all the time.
really
because
like
he
this
gets hit
fatal
arms, it's actually okay to do mid-round.
Yeah, it's super fast, and Jax does significant damage. The problem now is Derek has his, and you've already used yours, so this is pretty risky.
Nah, got me.
All right,
Nice
now
round.
Derek still has Fatal Blow, and you used yours, but you do have heated arms, and obviously that Jax is a powerhouse. Oh, they ran out during the end of round.
I like how he's still chewing on it. That's
Goes for
cool.
the overhead knife toss. Oh, almost got the jump in.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, good use of rockets. I'm really glad we brought the MK3 rockets back. I love when our design team looks to kind of the more obscure stuff that's not in every game and brings it back.
Yeah,
I'll
the
always
MK3
prefer the rockets
are
to the
nice.
energy wave.
No!
Oh, good command grab. Is he gonna get the just frame? Nope, nope. Still real juicy damage. Oh, it's a close one, and Fatal Blow is in play. Oh, good block. Oh, good block. Good block. 9 second cooldown.
nice.
Oh, ground pound. That's unblockable.
And so what did I do? I blocked low.
That's okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, you know, this is something I did not expect.
Yeah,
come on, I wanna see the
I had no
the
idea.
victory
Derek.
pose.
I was
Damn
going
it,
to play him
Tina.
next
All right.
stream.
Yeah?
That's really
I still probably
strange.
will. But.
I was gonna do it again.
Kano is so off-brand for you from aesthetically. Gameplay makes sense.
Yeah.
Knives and balls.
You know so well, Steve.
You'll tell Sonya I'm sorry.
You sorry? For what?
For what I'm about to do to you.
Kano, man. Dude. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, either that or they're just showing. They just don't want to show that she's a
we got
cyborg
knives.
or something like that. Because
Oh, I don't know about that.
we know that she's
Good
a
block.
cyborg from the trophy leak a little bit.
Now Derek can't wake up attack because he doesn't have any
I'm
offensive
not too
stamina.
thrilled about it. I want to see her still.
No, but I'm just gonna get
it's
down
really
to
cool.
it.
how she has
All
a
they're doing is
traditional
uppercuts,
outfit.
shades of MK2.
Like she has her hair. She's just normal Frost. Because
I like it. Normally you
That's
don't
what
use
I
those
want
rockets
Frost
in
to
your
be.
arena right now. Oh, another good crushing blow.
I hope she's not like.
That's a really
full
interesting use of the
cyborg.
crushing blow mechanic, where it kind of takes a move in the mid-range that normally when it hits you don't really get that much damage or anything, but that one time in the game you can cash in and it's significant. Both have Fatal Blow. Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
It's going to be really close to the end. Oh,
Oh, nice throw.
nice, nice. Who would eat that?
Australians apparently. Australians actually.
That's
I think,
brutal.
I heard something about that.
must have a hell
I
of
don't
an
know.
immune
Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're from Australia.
Oh, very good interrupting that. The overhead's on the slower side. It's good for an overhead, but it's not like something you just want to throw out randomly. God, that's so painful. Oh, wow, interesting. Going for pressure with that. It's looking very good. Oh, never mind.
Damn it!
Now you're going to have heated arms. And that makes big comebacks possible with Jax. Jax might have the best comeback potential in the game, maybe. He's up there for sure. Let's see what the mix-up is. Oh, that's might kill.
Oh no!
Damn.
I like how he smokes. That's so awesome, dude. Jax is so fucking badass. I love Jax.
More round.
Jax is so fucking badass. I love him.
Oh, good block. Not falling for that. Goes for the low. Oh, bop. Oh, what? That was the dumbest accidental crushing
They
blow
still have
pop I've
breakaways in
ever
this game.
seen.
Can we please?
Yeah,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
want breakaways at
fundamental,
all.
pure fundamentals. Keeping him close to the corner, that's very smart. That traveled almost half the screen.
Please take breakaways out.
Jax
of the
is
game.
obviously a powerhouse in the corner. And you notice, Derek's out of defensive stamina, so you can't break away from any of this. Good blocking. All right, Derek has Fatal Blow in play. It's not enough to kill, but it'll be really, really close if you can hit it. You can literally hear the button mashing. Nope, blocks. That's great for Tyler. And that might be it.
That's it. Oh, what is he doing?
What is this?
No!
That was disrespectful.
Yeah,
I really like that. I actually I didn't think of that. Like you're gonna hold it, like you're about to win. You can
played very
hold
well
it though,
there.
and like
What
taunt
was
your
my day
opponent,
one
just troll
Kano?
around. I like
messed
that.
up.
You need to do some like day 3 characters coming in here.
You're right, but I felt like, hey, I'm gonna try something new.
I will
I'm gonna
I like
surprise
it.
Tyler.
It was competitive.
It was kind of fun.
I will say this: I thought you were gonna play Kung Lao because I've seen him on your screen a lot. I've been thinking about how to figure that out, and that coming in, you got. I mean, that was scary.
Yeah, I also use. I don't think it has the manhandled and snakebite. I didn't see what the other variation was.
He does not have snakebite.
Yeah, and so I was.
I hear you. I hear you.
I feel like my variation. It was Tyler's first main, and
It just occurred to me why aesthetically you chose Kano.
why?
The peeing.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
I don't know why it took me
100%.
5 minutes.
Good game, buddy. Good game, huh?
Good game. Everybody, we will be back not next week, the week after that, Monday. We'll give you a time soon. It might not be exactly at 3 o'clock. We will let you know when we know.
Well, it's never at 3 o'clock.
Well, it's
3:05
3:04,
or
3:05.
Yeah.
We'll be back very soon. So have a good next week. It's been great hanging out with you today.
Be
So
sure
next
to
week is
pre-order
just
Mortal Kombat 11. Get Shao
pure
Kahn
MK11.
11 days away.
I have a final request.
Okay.
I'm going to need, out of the Katana community, I need this. Someone to enter a tournament doing a group version of Katana's intro.
Someone
Yeah.
carrying,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. So everybody, very soon the game's coming back. Thank you, as usual, behind the power station, Matt Burke.
Burk, 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 burk.
Tyler. Any...
Can we get one of those air horn things?
That is-
Oh.
Can I get an air horn?
Hold on. Oh, I meant to do this earlier.
Yeah, I love them.
Oh, yeah.
As
I got
we're-
you. I
as
got you.
we're-
I got you.
We're just trying to
We're
wrap this
stopping
up
the
here.
stream
Yeah,
for this.
stop. No one turn off the stream.
Okay.
Cool. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. We will see you in a week. Goodbye.
They're still on stream. All right, well there we go, guys. We got the.
Derek broke everything.
Oh, they're still doing it.
Here you go, Burke. This
You're
one's
back.
for you.
You're back, baby. That's fair. That's fair. See you next week.
See you
Not
guys.
next week.
All right, for real this time. All right, there we go. So there's. We can see, okay, there we go. We heard them a little bit. So there we go. There's the combat cast: Katana, Devorah, and Cetrion, and then a little bit of the belt battle. Wow, this was satisfying. You know, this was satisfying. I was looking forward to Katana the most because I love Katana. Katana is just my second favorite female. It's go Scarlet, Katana, and then Molina. We'll get to that. But so Katana was there. I'm usually not a fan of people stealing moves from each other. I think for this one, I think I was okay with it. I want to know if there's story relevance to. I wonder if they'll do story references this time. Like, they never acknowledged Katana having a mournful variation in the MKX story mode, but she had it in her variation. So I wonder if they're gonna do it this time or if they're gonna ignore it. If they ignore it, then But still, I'm very happy that I'm just very happy that this subtly tells us that Molina will probably not be in this game. Now, I've always said I've never said that I hated Molina. I've never said that I don't like the character. Molina has always been one of my favorite female characters and favorite Mortal Kombat characters in all of Mortal Kombat. I remember I made a list a while ago, like a year or 2 years ago. She was my number 2, my second favorite female. She's now number 3. My list changes here and there, but overall, she's still in the top 3. So I don't hate Molina. I never did. I love her as a character. I like the old timeline version of her better than the new timeline version. But I won't talk about that. Yeah, I won't talk about that right now. But again, I've always liked Molina, but I really did want her to sit and many people as well. Others. I'm not the only one. I really wanted her to sit out because I really feel like we needed more other females to get representation. We needed other female to be shining. Jade, we haven't seen Jade since MK9, and now she's in MK11. We haven't seen Scarlet since MK9, and now she's in MK11. We haven't seen Frost since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. and now she's in MK11. Well, we still have yet to see her, but I feel like more females deserve that spot than her because Molina was in the last 2 games. And there's other characters out there. There's other female and characters in general, but female characters specifically that have and their fan base have been waiting for her for those characters for a long time. Like Jade, Scarlet. I'm one of them. I was waiting for Scarlet. I knew she was going to be in this game, not by insider information, but I just had a feeling. I was waiting for her to be in this game. I knew she was in there, but I was just waiting to see if she was revealed. I didn't expect her to be at the reveal event. Anyways, I was waiting for Scarlet and Frost. I wanted Frost. Like I just wanted 3D era representation. So we got like a female character from the 3D era. We got a character from the 3D era, and it's a female character. So we got a lot of representation here, and it's giving more characters time to shine. So again, Molina was in the last 2 games, and I feel like it's okay for her to sit out a game. A game. She probably will be back at MK12. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to talk about MK12, but I'm pretty sure she'll be back in the next game. But, Fujin fans, Lee Mei fans, Havoc fans, we've been waiting for years. Like, I think over 8 years? Over 8 years? Fujin fans and Lee Mei fans, we've been waiting years, a lot more than Molina fans have ever waited for, because she was in the last 2 games. So I'm really happy that yes, they're probably giving her a break. Now people are saying, oh, she can have more moves. Was there any thought in anyone's mind that Jada was gonna make it at MKX? No. Nobody thought Jade was going to be an MKX, and she isn't an MKX because of that mournful variation. And this Katana variation that's acting like a mournful variation, it's not named mournful, but it's parallel to the mournful variation, it's gonna be the same for Molina. I don't think Molina will be in this game. So yeah, guys, again, I don't hate Molina. I never did. I've never said that. I just agree that she must take a break. And it goes for like other characters too. I like Kenshi, but as soon as I found out they're not going to do the Red Dragon story, like him and Takeda going to hunt down the Red Dragon, I don't want him in the game. Because we've got that, that's the only, like, he's the, when they say 3D era representation, he's always the one to come back, and I'm like, can we please get some other 3D era characters to be represented? And then Quan Chi as well. I like Quan Chi, but every time they say, oh, we're going to have 3D era character representation, they bring back Quan Chi and Kenshi. So I'm glad they're sitting out, because even though there's only one 3D era character so far, and it's Frost, I'm glad it's somebody that's not Kenshi and Quan Chi. So this goes for other characters that I like. I like Quan Chi and Kenshi, but I agree that they should have sat out in this game. So yeah, guys. So many there's so many other characters that kind of deserve that spot over Molina and that's my honest opinion, because yeah, I keep repeating it, but we've got her in the last 2 games. We don't need her like all the time. I feel like the staple, the female the face of the Mortal Kombat females is Katana and Sonya. Sonya, of course, because she's the first female character in any Mortal Kombat game, and the Katana is just super iconic. Like, she's way more popular, and she doesn't, like, when because, like, I think Deadly Alliance proves that, because Deadly Alliance, she's in the game by herself, and even though I don't like her story that much, she doesn't need Molina for that story. With Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they kind of need each other. That's why they are the 2 faces. I don't think that really works for Molina and Katana. I don't really feel like you need both, because Katana doesn't need Molina. Molina needs Katana, but Katana doesn't need Molina. And if you can have a character stand on its own, then yeah, just put her in, because there's no problem. But if you have Molina on her own, she's always been needing Katana, so I feel like I don't think Molina is just a necessity, and I don't see her as a staple. I think she's popular. I'm not denying her popularity, but I don't think she's a staple like Katana is. Katana can stand on her own and, you know, and be a good representation of Mortal Kombat females, along with Sonya, because of course Sonya is a classic and she's the first one. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. I'm happy. I was laughing because there's a lot of toxicity in the community, specifically Molina fans that they're just very, very toxic, and it's funny. It's just funny. It's just funny because I remember there was a little. I shouldn't even talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. So there was this thing I was tweeting about on Twitter. I was saying on Twitter, like, I don't think we're gonna get unlockables. And hey, we just got confirmation. I'll just show you right now. We just got confirmation. There's no secret characters. There's no secret unlockables or anything like that. Well, there's probably gonna be a character you unlock. Maybe it'll be Frost or something like that. But right here, this is not a really well edited video, but right here, the developer right here saying when people spread leaks but then want secret characters. No secret characters, guys. So there's no secret characters. I've said I don't think there's going to be any secret characters or unlockables. There's probably going to be an unlockable in the story. It'll probably be like somebody like Frost because they're not showing her at all. I think I don't even know when they're going to reveal. They didn't even say if Frost is going to be on that Combat Cast the day before release. So it could be Frost is the unlockable. But it doesn't, it's not an additional slot from the other characters. So yeah, I kept saying, like, I don't think we're getting any unlockables because the leak was false. It said that Shang Tsung was going to be an unlockable, but he was DLC. That he's DLC, as we know. And then now we got Molina, and it said Molina was going to be unlockable, but now we got Molina as, we got Katana with Molina size and her dive kick. So, yeah, I said I don't think we're gonna get unlockables, and the Molina fans attacked me. They were so mad, they were furious, and I was so civil. I was having the most civil conversations, like, and they were so mad that I thought we weren't getting unlockables, and we're not. We're not getting them. We're probably, again, we're story unlockable, yeah, but not like additional character, like secret characters. That's what I'm talking about, secret characters. And then there was another one where I said, when we got that Katana screenshot from the Switch, we got a little bit of Switch gameplay, and you can see the Sai right there next to on her waist, behind her waist. You can see it just a little bit. I'm like, if that's a Sai, I'm gonna laugh. I don't think it's a Sai. Initially, I didn't think it was a Sai because I thought it was like a fan holder or just something that wasn't a Sai. So I was like, I don't think that's a Sai, but if it's a Sai, I'm gonna laugh because it's funny. It's funny. And then I also said, okay, so if she has a Sai, I just spit a little bit. Oh my god! If she has a Sai, here's what I think. And I wasn't targeting anyone. I wasn't saying anything bad. I wasn't targeting a specific person or group. I was just saying, hey, if she does have a Sai, because there was a lot of people in the Twitter community speculating, hey, is that a Sai? Or is that a Sai that I see? So I'm like, okay, well, if that is a Sai, here's why I think this happens. So if it's treated like and this is what I said, if it's treated like a mournful variation, she's probably mourning Molina because, or she's probably honoring Molina or something like that because they retconned it. So they retconned the story to say that Katana and Molina grew up as sisters, like they did in the original timeline. That's what they did in the original timeline. They grew up as sisters. So there's probably a sister bond, a sisterhood bond right there. So they'll retcon the story because in MK9, it looks like they're going back to MK9, but they'll probably will. I'm speculating they'll probably retcon the story to say that Katana and Molina grew up as sisters because in the MK9 story they didn't. So I'm just saying, hey, they'll probably retcon it because they've done retcon. They're doing a lot of retcons already. That just visually, like Liu Kang didn't wear that at MK9. Jade didn't wear the costume that she has in MK9. Katana didn't have that costume. Her live version didn't have that costume in MK9. So there's retcons all over the place. So I'm thinking it's very possible that we get that we get another retcon that says, hey, Katana and Molina grew up as sisters. And that's what I said. I'm like, okay, if she has a side, then they probably retcon the story to say that they were sisters. And then, well, when she found out Molina died, then she's honoring her sister or something like that. It was just a thought. It was just a thought, just flat out like that. And there we go again with the Molina fans just being so toxic and jumping all over me and pulling their hair because I made up a theory that on why it could be a Psy, even though I said in the initial tweet that I didn't think it was a Psy. I'm like, I don't think that's a Psy, but if it is, I'm gonna laugh. But here's my and that was just a joking matter. It's a meme, I'm just memeing around. Who gets mad over memes? Anyways, yeah, and then I was just saying, okay, well, here's a theory. Here's a theory as to why that happens. Why she has a Psy. They got mad at me for it. Like, what? I'm just putting out theories. You guys know me. You guys know me from the 2015 days. I've thrown theories and all that kind of stuff all over the place on YouTube. So, like, why are you getting mad? It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's funny. It's funny. Guys, okay, so, like, I know a lot of people are, like, trolling around saying Molina is shit. Haha, fuck you, Molina. Don't take that seriously, guys. Like, Molina fans, first of all, I'm sorry. I don't know what it's going to be like to have your favorite character, like, have your favorite character's moves be given to another character. I don't know what that's going to be like because Liu Kang is probably always going to be in a Mortal Kombat game. And I don't know what it's like unless they have Kai, which they'll never do that. But like, I don't know what it's like, so I don't know how it feels, but I'm sorry. Please do not take me as hating your character. Again, I never hated your character. I never hated Molina. But please do not take this memeing seriously. Please do not take it seriously. Look, we do it all the time with Rain fans. Rain fans, like, we joke about, like, on Twitter and on YouTube comments, everywhere. We meme about Rain not being in the game. We meme about Ed Boon laughing at Rain not being in the game. We laugh at, Rain fans because he's not in the game. We're not like wishing upon something cruel on them. We're just memeing around. Like, it's if I share a meme saying, like, oh, Reptile, like, I retweeted a meme about Reptile not being in MK11. Like, Reptile fans didn't come and get all mad at me. Why is it that Molina fans get so mad when we meme around? Like, we do this with every other character. We did it with Ermac. I remember sharing memes with Ermac being missing out in a game. Like, that Eric Andre meme where he's saying, let me in. Like, you guys remember that meme? There was somebody who made an edit where it was Ermac. Like, Eric Andre was Ermac, and he drew Eric Andre as Eric Andre as Ermac, and he was pulling on a gate that said MK11 on it, and it was saying let us in, because of course Ermac is probably not going to be in MK11. So we're memeing around with every character. It's not just Molina fans and Molina as a character, getting memed. Every other character that misses the game. We do it with Fujin too. I laugh that Fujin is not in MK11. I mean, I'm disappointed, of course, but I laugh because there's memes about it. It's memes. They're just memes. Just, God, man. I just don't know why it's Molina and her fan base that gets mad over it. We do this with every character. Please. Just chill. I've tried to have civil conversations with you, and of course, I threw in little bits of trolling in there. But I remember I replied to a Molina fan with her death scene, like a gif of her death scene. But that's just a meme. It's just a meme. Please, just chill. Okay? Anyways, guys, whether you like Molina or not, it's okay to meme. It's okay to meme. Doesn't matter if you don't like her or not, it's okay to meme. And it's so weird how all of this toxicity is over a fictional character. All because of a fictional character not appearing on a roster select screen. That is all. That is what it's all about. And you know what? It's not gonna matter when the game is out. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but there's a lot of Molina fans out there, and there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people just taking it seriously, like that people are like making fun of Molina. It's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Anyways, guys, I know it's funny. Yeah, I know raging over memes. Yeah, I know. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. None of this is gonna matter when the game is out. I'm gonna have a blast playing the game. I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna play Liu Kang and enjoy the game and follow the game until its death. Because I love Mortal Kombat. I'm not gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. So, ignore the I've blocked so many accounts. I'm ignoring the toxicity. Ignore everything. But for those who are those toxic ones, I don't know why you're watching. I don't even know why you would be watching my videos. But I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you. But please, I advise you, do not take it seriously. Do not take memes and joking around, memeing around, people trolling. It's just a meme. It's a meme. Anyways, guys, what is your reaction? What do you guys think of Katana? I think Katana, Katana having size isn't even my favorite thing about Katana. I love how she looks. I love her intro, animation. I love that. I love her design. I love her. Her voice is actually nice too. It's not Karen Strassman, but if they're gonna have Karen Strassman back, I think that's a good alternative because I really liked her voice. I like her gameplay. It's traditional Katana, and then we got Katana and Molina a little bit. But, the Molina part isn't even my favorite part. So, I like Katana a lot. She's my second favorite female. Devorah looks fantastic. She looks gross. She looks like MKX on steroids. She plays gross. She looks gross. Her fatality is gross. That fatality is really gross. I like it a lot. And Cetrion, she's got cool things, but it's like Sub-Zero's power. It's ice powers, fire powers, tremors powers, and a little bit of Fujin. It's not directly Fujin's moves, so that's why I think Fujin still has a chance because they're not directly Fujin's moves. So it's like things we've already seen before, just in ways that we haven't seen, which is okay. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just not my cup of tea. But I really like her design. I really like her fatal blow, and I really like her fatality. So. I like her for those three things. We'll see how she is. I'll probably I can have my mind changed when I play the game. I can have my mind changed. So I like those three characters. I like everything we've seen, and I'm looking forward to the game because next week, the week's ending right now. This is the end of the week, so next week is we got one. Next week is then one more week until MK11. So I'm happy, and. Okay, so, and another thing I'm going to say is, Vinny, thank you so much, for liking my videos, for loving my videos. So, I know I haven't been uploading that much, and uploading, videos. I've been doing streams every week and all that kind of stuff, so you get content, but you're not getting videos, and I know that. It's because I've been planning this out. I've been planning out a Mortal Kombat 11 countdown. So we're 11 days away, and I want to do a countdown from this 11th day away from to leading up to MK11. It's going to cover a variety of topics. It's not going to be specific things. They're not going to be all list videos. There are going to be some list videos here and there, but I'm going to be doing a countdown to MK11 because we're almost here, guys. 11 days. So I'm going to try to do daily videos, and if I don't upload one day, I'll upload twice one day, so it'll kind of make up for it. But I'm going to try to make daily videos from here up until the release of MK11, or up until the day before release. And of course, I'm going to upload and stream the day of release. But, daily uploads is going to try... just for this part, because I don't really do daily uploads because it's hard for me. But for this one, I planned it out, and I know what to do. So daily uploads leading up to the release of MK11, variety of topics and different things, different types of videos that I'm really, really excited to share with you. And I really hope you guys will like it, because we're almost there. We're almost there. Anyways, guys, I was just gonna dedicate the last 10 minutes of the stream to just chill and chat with you guys. So yeah, what do you guys think about the characters? What do you guys think about Katana, Devorah, and Cetrion? You're looking forward to it? Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Next week is the full roster reveal. Oh, I hope so. I mean, we kind of already know it. You know, Frost and Shao Kahn. So yeah. So apparently there are going to be apparently the roster is 24 characters, and then the 25th is Shao Kahn. There was a little bit of confusion going around. I wish I had the tweet. I think I'll look for it right now. I'll look for it, but it's kind of old. It's kind of an old tweet. That there was confusion going around that Shao Kahn was the 26th. He's the 25th actually. So yeah, let me try to find the tweet here, and it's gonna be so weird because I'm gonna show it like on with my phone, because I don't have this edited. It's not an edited video. But yeah, I'm trying to find the tweet. I apologize for the Molina fans that were toxic. We're not. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot to say, acknowledge that. Yeah, not all Molina fans are toxic. Not all of them are toxic. Like my best friend, Cy Rose. You guys know Cy Rose. His favorite, I think it is, his favorite female. He switches around with Katana and Molina a lot. It's okay. Regardless, he's a big Molina fan. He is. Yeah, again, Cy Rose, the guy who did the Realm of Lore, or the Lore Q&A live stream with me, and he's been on my podcast. You guys know him. Some of you. If you guys don't, subscribe to his channel. He's my best friend on here. He is a Molina fan, and he's not toxic at all. I have a mutual friend that I've known since 2015. Her name is Rachel. She is a Molina fan. She's not toxic at all. There's more of them out there. I'm pretty sure there's some of you guys in the comments. I'm pretty sure some of my fans that I haven't, seen, or some of my fans of the comment section or Twitter followers, they're Molina fans that are not toxic. I know you guys are out there. I should have said that. I should have said that not all of you guys are toxic, because you guys aren't. I don't think I said that all of Molina fans are toxic. I said there's some, but yeah, not all of you guys are toxic. So those who aren't, thank you. And there's some Molina fans out there that, like, even Molina fans themselves have said, hey, I think she should sit out because she's been in way too many games. So yeah. Yeah, not all you guys are toxic, so I should have said that. Roster looks too weak. It's different opinions and all that kind of stuff, but I think the roster is a lot better than MKX. I think they took out half of the combat kids, and they gave us like the good Outworld characters, or like the good bad guy characters from MKX. Kotal Khan's not really that much of a bad guy anymore. It doesn't seem in MK11, but Kotal Khan, Devorah, Aaron Black. So I think, in my opinion, those are the good ones. And then we got Cassie and Jackie. Jackie has improved a lot. I wouldn't have picked her. I probably would have picked Takeda, but I'm glad that we have the combat kids have been cut in half, and then we got the good characters from the Outworld side. And yeah, I'm happy that happened. That's the case. We got some MK3 representation too. We got Jade and Cabal. Those are MK3 characters. That's one more than we got at MKX, because Ermac was the MK3 character, and it's good to get some other 3D MK3 characters represented. And then we got Frost as a 3D era representation. So that's awesome. I think I may have said that already, but yeah, we got Frost as 3D era representation. And we got like, return of some awesome characters like Scarlet, and being made into something awesome. And we got Baraka. Baraka's a classic character. I didn't say Scarlet's not a classic character, but Baraka's a classic character. We got a return of Baraka. So I think there's a lot to oops. I keep hitting my desk. There's a lot of I forgot to mention Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot, MK3 character. there's a lot to love about this. There's a lot to love. Are you any of you excited for Johnny? I'm excited for Johnny. I love Katana. I love Katana. What the fuck? I love Johnny. I love Johnny a lot. Okay, so let me look for the tweet. 26th. Oh, not that one. Trying to look for the tweet here. Suggest. Here it is. So here's what the NetherRealm developer said. I don't think you can see it very clearly, but let me. Try to focus, please focus. Anyways, what he says is from the Danish. He said, "Sorry, I didn't see the way you worded it. He is a pre-order bonus. I did not mean to suggest he's number 26. So that means he's number 25." And it's 24 characters plus Shao Kahn. So yeah, it's not, there isn't a secret character that we don't know about. Unless there is, I don't know. But it looks like the 24 characters and then Shao Kahn. Anyways, why were there 2 empty slots when they were choosing Cetrion? Because one of them is Frost, one of them is Shao Kahn. And it's a little weird because it's placed a little weird. I'm pretty sure Shao Kahn's gonna go at the bottom. They've moved around the slots already, so it's okay. They're probably going to move it around. That's what I was trying to say. Unless like Fujin is a hidden character or Rain is a hidden character, but I think Danish also said something about it too. And I just retweeted it. Here it is. He said when people spread leaks, but then they want secret characters. Yeah, like I don't think we're getting secret characters, guys. Oh, I got 20 plus notifications here. Oh boy. All right. Garrus is like the Doomfist of MK11. Yeah, I remember I made that joke at the reveal event. I'm like, hey, it's Doomfist. It's Doomfist. I play Overwatch a lot, so I immediately made that comparison. Molina is over party. What's up, Eric? Yeah, there we go. There's a meme. We need some hidden characters. I don't think they're gonna do hidden characters because of the tournament scene. Because people want let's say Molina is a secret, even though she's not. Let's say Molina is a secret unlockable character. There's probably going to be a couple of tournament players or a tournament player who wants to play Molina on the spot. Who they're not going to be able to practice with that character on the day of release. Because they have to do other things. So like however long it takes for them to unlock a character, that's however less time they have with that character to practice for a tournament they want to go to. So that's why I feel like we're not getting secret characters anymore. And that's one of the reasons why Quan Chi really wasn't played at MK9, because nobody played the story. Like they just played what was available to them. So yeah, that's why nobody used Quan Chi in tournaments in MK9, because he was an unlockable character. And I know there's a story unlockables, but you notice how you could pay for Brainiac in Injustice 2 instead of playing through the story to unlock him. You can pay for him to play him. That's the reason why they did that, was so tournament players can have access to that character day one. That's why I think we're not getting secret unlockable characters, because tournament players want to be able to play the character they want to play for their tournament day one. When you do a secret character, you can't do that, and you have less time to practice with that character. So you really are at a disadvantage, and the game does that to you. Like, the game actually gives you that disadvantage, straight up. So that's why we're not. I don't think we're getting it, unless there's Rain or Fujin is a secret unlock character. I don't know, but the tweets. Thank you for the Dragon Knight. Thank you so much for the subscription. From the tweets that NetherRealm has put out, some of the NetherRealm developers have put out, no secret characters unless a story unlockable. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Eric. I think Frost is going to be that unlockable character because they're not showing her at all. And I think they said that they were going to show Shao Kahn. So I'm pretty sure the character they're going to show on the stream the day before release, that's going to be Shao Kahn. Just as a last minute push, like, hey, just a last minute, hey, pre-order because Shao Kahn is going to be in the pre-order. So please hurry up and pre-order. You got a couple of hours left. That's going to be like their last minute push. Not in a bad way, just, their last minute push. Yeah. There's 29 characters in the website. Yeah. I know that. That's probably the 3 DLC characters that they want to show. That Shang Tsung is probably going to be on there, and they're going to add more slots. They're going to add more slots because they did that with Injustice 2. They added more slots to the... they added more slots. They were updating the slots in Injustice 2, and there was like 3, 6, 9 additional slots of the deal from the roster. So I'm thinking like the additional slots are probably the DLC characters they're going to show upcoming. We already got Shang Tsung. We have to see his gameplay still. And then there's 5 other characters left in the DLC for Combat Pack 1. We're probably going to get Combat Pack 2, but that's probably going to be in 2020. It's weird. We're going to be playing MK11 until 2020, and we're going to have a second Combat Pack in 2020. That's so weird to think. So yeah, I think those 29 characters, some of those are DLC characters that they have yet to show, because that's what they did with Injustice 2. There was again they kept updating the slots on top of the main roster. So yeah, new characters in MK11 won't return in MK12. I don't think so. I think Aaron Black is a lock. Like, Aaron Black is a lock for now on. I think Aaron Black is a lock because a lot of people love Aaron Black. I love Aaron Black. I love him so much. Probably MK14 until he gets a break, but I'm pretty sure Aaron's going to be a lock for Mortal Kombat games to come. Maybe other characters like Kotal Khan I think could sit out a game or two, but I think Kotal Khan is he's a lot. He's got a lot of fans too. A lot of people like him too. So I don't know. Yeah, NetherRealm's gonna have a lot of angry Molina players. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that your character got shafted that way. I'm pretty sure Jade fans felt the same way when Jade got the Katana. Yeah, Jade got the mournful treatment in MKX. So, you had your character for 2 games in a row. Like, I think it's time for some other character. And respectful. I respect you. I'm trying to have a civil conversation, but we've got other characters and other fan bases that have been waiting for their character for years. So, yeah. Hopefully more 3D era representation. Yeah, I hope so, Mr. Board. Sorry. I hope so. I hope we're going to get more 3D era characters in the DLC. I think we'll get Fujin. I said it in MKX. I made a huge mistake by saying it. But, I said it at MKX by saying, I think Fujin's a lock for Combat Pack 2. Everybody, like, not even me, everybody said that. Everybody said that Fujin was going to be in Combat Pack 2. What do you know? We didn't get him. But I think this time, there is no way Fujin is not making it in DLC. I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. Actually, I shouldn't be saying that. I am confident. I am super confident that Fujin will be DLC. Sindel, Smoke, and Nightwolf were the biggest snubs for me. Nightwolf is... for me, I don't really care about Sindel. I like her a little bit. I kind of like her. Like, I think she's cool. I think she could be a better character. But Smoke and Nightwolf for sure. I don't know why Smoke is not in this game, honestly. Like, I just don't. Like, why would Smoke miss out on this game? Why would Smoke? Because Smoke is so iconic. Like, everybody likes Smoke. Weird. So yeah, Nightwolf too. I love Nightwolf. I miss him so much. Smoke seemed like a lock. Yeah, I know. I think everybody, before the game was even announced, I think everybody thought Smoke was going to be back. Okay, guys. So that's pretty. I got some errands to run. So and I got some stuff to edit. I think I might upload the Molina reaction on its own. We'll see. I think I might. Do you guys want to see that? The Molina reaction just as a separate video? Maybe? Or the reaction to the Katana, the Katana trailer? I think I might upload that on its own. If you guys want to see it, I'll consider it. I think I might do it. Anyway, but I got errands to run, so I gotta end the stream. It's been a good talk. I like the stream. The stream was very successful. It was awesome, and I'm really looking forward to the game, guys. We got 11 days away. 11 days away until glory is upon us. Until glory is upon us. I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited. And I can't wait for you. I can't wait to show my MK11 countdown. Daily uploads from here to the 22nd. And yeah, that's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil everything, but yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what I've got. So there we go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video for sure.